What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since I last uploaded. It's been really rough here in Colorado for the past couple months. If you take a look at my paint, my shit is filthy. So today I'm gonna do a detail or just a quick wash on it. But I want to do some quick updates to the channel and some other shit for you guys, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, so update number one. I just got this ARH system. So I know a couple months ago, just swapped out the exhaust, but I didn't realize that with the Solo, to bolt it up to some Cook's headers, you have to cut it. I really didn't want to do that. I would have been fine doing it, but then I saw this kit. I got it on sale. Normally it's like $2,000, but I got it on sale for I think $1,400, something like that. But real quick, so here's the specs of it. So these are 1 7/8 inch long tube headers, catless. Goes to this 3-inch connection pipes, then 3-inch X pipe, 3-inch piping down the back. Then it goes down to 2.5 inches, and then it goes to the stock axle back location. So with this, you can either run Solo axle back, GT regular stock mufflers, and then GXP mufflers. I think there's also like MagnaFlow, a couple other axle back options out there. I've been trying to get my hands on some GXP mufflers, and I've been in talks with this guy for a while who was wanting to sell me it. He's been kind of back and forth on it though. Like, one day he'll be like, yep, I'm shipping it, and then I don't hear anything from him, and I'm like, hey man, have you shipped it yet? And I haven't paid the guy, so I'm not getting scammed yet. But he's like, oh yeah, I've just been really busy, and it's been like that for 2 months now. So I've been really trying to get my hands on some of those, because I really don't want to go with the Solos, because it's going to be just pretty much straight piped, and I don't want it to be that fucking loud. It's really loud now. I kind of want to tame it down a little bit, but you know, I'm not in a rush to put it on yet, just because it's a little bit cold here right now, and I'd have to get... Alright, so the second update, my girlfriend got me these lights for Valentine's Day, so our garage is so much better lit. The door's open right now, so you can't tell that much, but dude, it is night and day difference. Let me see if can you see anything? Okay, yeah, so this is with it off, so you know, it's still not that bad, but then turn it on, it's so much better. And it's such a huge difference from when the garage door's closed. I couldn't see dick when the door's closed. And now when the car's in the garage and I have the hood open, I can see a lot better. So super stoked about these. If you guys want it, they're on Amazon for like 50 bucks. Oh, and the way I have it wired too. So you can either hardwire it into like a light bulb socket. You take the 2 screws off there, and then you drop that down, and then you'd actually hardwire it. Or you can run that switch right there that turns it on and off as well. But what I didn't want to hardwire it, because this isn't my house, I'm only renting right now, and I didn't want to use that switch because I didn't want to have to just click it on and off every single time. So what I did is I bought this little adapter on Amazon, and it goes into the light socket, and then you can plug a 12-volt outlet in there and still have your bulb. And now anytime I press this light switch, it turns both on and off. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know, I'm sure there's some electricians out there that are gonna say that's dangerous or stupid or it's not gonna work very well, but it gets the job done for me, so I don't fucking care. All right, quick little tool update. So I recently, well, not recently, this is a couple months ago, but upgraded my Milwaukee gun. So this is, for any of you that watch the Torque Test channel, this is the 276720. So you'll know all about this thing. This thing's an animal. So it moving like that, that's all the gun. I'm not moving my wrist. I've only got a little dinky 3 amp hour battery on it. That's just what I had on my last gun, which was this little dude up here. I got this in a kit with an electric ratchet and shit, and it did good for 3 years, but now, I don't know if you can hear that. Starting to kick the can a little. Still takes off bolts and shit, but it struggled pretty bad on some lug nuts, so I wanted to upgrade. This thing took off lug nuts, no problem. And then another tool I got My girlfriend got me this for Christmas. This is the Milwaukee right angle impact. I have an actual, good battery to use with it, but this thing kicks ass too. I was able to take off some lug nuts with this, which isn't really what you're supposed to use it for, but I was able to. This thing kicks ass. I'm excited to use it even more. Now let's go ahead and get into detailing and washing the car because it is fucking disgusting. All right, so this is the setup we got going on. So here's my hose gun or pressure washer gun. I think I got this for like 50 bucks off Amazon. It's been doing pretty good. I've had it for like a year and a half now. I have a problem. My hose just decided to fucking erupt on me. But I went to go test my gun. And I mean, it's still working fine for now. So I'm just keeping rocking it. I'll replace that next time. Here's the snow gun or foam gun I use. This is the MJJC SV3. This thing kicks ass. I have like a little rink-a-dink pressure washer. This is a Craftsman unit. I got it for like 80 bucks at Lowe's. And then this hose, dude, this hose sucks. This is not an Uberflex. I had an Uberflex before and it fucking broke after like a year and a half. So I got this one because it was cheaper and it is stiff as a motherfucker. So eventually I'll replace that. I want to get like a pressure washer with the hose reel built in because having reels up every time sucks. Dude, that is so bad. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and start washing it, get this shit done and over with. Let's go ahead and rinse these wheels off real quick. This is Adam's car shampoo. I used 900 milliliters of water and then 100 milliliters of it. So I normally use 200 milliliters, but I'm kind of running low, so I didn't want to run out. I also don't have like a wheel barrel brush, so I don't really get that. I also don't really fucking care. These are my stock wheels, not my nice wheels, so these are probably all just gonna get dirty again in a couple of days anyways, if that. And then, where's my bit? I wish this gun had like that thing where you can like hold the bits and shit in, that'd be really cool. Alright, there's one wheel done. I'm just gonna skip the other ones for you guys, but I'm just gonna go do that real quick. Alright, so I got all the wheels and shit washed up. Still looks a little dirty, but that's the best I could do. I mean, I sprayed it down and scrubbed it and shit. So now I'm gonna rinse the car. So as you can see, it's beating up here, but down here and shit, it's like nothing. So I think it's because of the grime and shit on the road, but oh well. It's beating really well at the top. Yeah, I think all of the like the dirt and the grime and shit on the road made that Meguiar's wax wear off pretty quick. Alright, now that's all rinsed and shit, I'm just gonna foam it down and then rinse that off. I'd normally foam it and then contact wash it, but it's really fucking dirty, so I don't want to scratch it to shit. All right, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit and then rinse it off. All right, got the car rinsed off. Now I'm gonna use my contact wash. I know most people use 2-bucket method. I'm just gonna use one. There's still a grit guard at the bottom, so it's not like I'm going, you know, complete nude. But I think it'll get the job done. I do this every time, but I always wear these shoes when I wash my car because they're really comfy, but they're not waterproof, so my fucking socks are soaked right now. This right here is a real bitch to clean. The stock GT diffuser, I can't wait to get the GXP one. I fucking hate this thing. All right, so the car's all washed up now. I'm gonna rinse it off, but before I dry it, I'm gonna apply the McGuire's hybrid, it's not a fucking word, hybrid ceramic wax. All right, so the car's all rinsed now, but it's still wet, so I'm gonna apply this. So all you gotta do is, while the panel you're spraying on is wet, spray a couple of things, and then you let it sit. You let it sit for a couple of seconds, and then you rinse it off. All right, so now I'm actually gonna try something different. I haven't tried this before. I want to see if I can get the leaf blower to get most of this shit off. Let's if I charge on this. Okay, we're good. Let's see how that goes. Jesus. Washing your car is fucking exhausting, man. I hate it. But now that most of it is dried off, I'm gonna come behind with my drying towel, get the rest. All right, you guys get the gist. Drying the car, I'm gonna take this off because it's hurting my head, but I'm gonna dry the car real quick and then do my closing thoughts. All right, everybody, that's all I have for this video. I brought the car back in the garage, threw some tire shine on it off camera, but I think it looks really good. Also, you can now see the thing's closed, how good the lighting is. Let me show you which I had going before. Let's see if I can reach over this real quick. All right, this is all I was working with before. This is all I had. That little dinky light and then half of the garage light. I don't know what's going on with this. I can't fix it, or I can't figure it out. Contrary to popular belief, it is not this wire, which I thought it was. So yeah, this is all I had before, but if you're going to turn this back on, here we go. Look at how much better it is in here. Car looks nice and clean. I can't wait to put the summers back on, man. These things are a little dusty right now, but a couple more months, have the summers back on. We can be back in business. Damn, she's looking clean, man. Oh, fucking love this car, dude. Oh, so part of the update I wanted to make for you guys. So I was actually almost about to sell the G8. Well, I wouldn't say I was like really close to doing it, but I found a, what is it, 2013, something like that, Chevy Camaro ZL1. It was listed for 37 grand, and it had 22,000 miles on it. Clean title. It looked super clean. It had a 6-speed automatic, so I don't know, some of you guys probably would have yelled at me for that, but I don't fucking care. But I was like super tempted to buy that. I talked to the dealership. I had a FaceTime call with them. The biggest thing that I needed was to get a good value for the G8. some details on the G8. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this before, but it's got 111,000 miles on the transmission and chassis, and it's about like 17K on the motor on the LS3. I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for 20. The lowest I would have taken was like 17 for it. I took it to a couple of dealerships, which I know they're dealerships, and they try to fuck you over, but I was hoping for them at least like 15. I think the highest I got was 14. And just crunching the numbers just wasn't gonna work out. So the Camaro was actually listed for 37 grand at first. And I asked the dealership, I was like, can you guys do 35? And they were like, nah, we're way too far apart. And I was like, it's only 2 grand, man. I mean, you got any wiggle room? And they basically said no. So then some time went by, and you know, it didn't work out. And then like fucking 2 weeks ago, I get a notification from Car Gurus because I still have it saved, and they fucking dropped it to 35. So I was like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, oh well, whatever. I think at that point, it's just a sign to keep the G8. I mean, nothing's wrong with the car besides some fucking TPMS sensors that I need in the stock wheels. Other than that, it's got no check engine light, no codes, no mechanical issues. Like, it runs perfectly fine, runs like a dream. So I'm just gonna keep the car, build it out. I don't wanna go too crazy on it yet. I'm really trying to save up for our house next year. We have 1 year left, like exactly on the lease of this rental house. So trying to save up. I think this summer, I know I really wanted to get it cammed, and we'll see how I am financially, but for my goals at least, I want to at least do the coilovers, GXP diffuser, get that kit slapped on, and then have it retuned. I think at that point, I'll be really happy with the car. It'll be pretty much exactly how I wanted, full bolt-ons, and then when I get the money, then I can get it cammed, and then it'll be exactly where I want it at. But for now, I'm still really happy with it. I really want to fucking put those wheels on, dude. I can't stand the stock wheels. But you know, it's wintertime here. I daily drive this in Colorado in the snow, so those are a necessity, and I ain't putting those on my fucking nice wheels. So that's all I had for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry it's been a while. It's just super hard to film here in the wintertime in Colorado. I'm not gonna review some dude's fucking 500 horsepower V8 rear wheel drive car when it's snowing out. So, and I'm not gonna do shit with mine when it's snowing out. So that's just what I got to work with, but it's starting to warm up a little bit. So hopefully I can get some more videos out for you guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.